welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but it's another shop with me at TJMaxx and Marshall's. I pretty much, when it's the new year, I just wait until I start seeing if people are having finds on Instagram, and then that's when I start making them again, because they do the great clearance out event after the holidays, which you can find some really great clearance finds then on some items. But I generally like to wait until they start getting new stuff in to start making more videos in the new year. But I do I've already went to the Marshalls where I live in Leesburg. I have like some clips of where I went like right before Christmas, and then I have some where I went this on Monday to my Marshalls. So now I'm at the Marshalls here in Leesburg and getting ready to go in there. I'm going to check out this Marshalls and the TJMaxx here in Sterling and see what finds we can have. I did see that people were finding Glamlite again, like the Barbie palette and the Frosted Flakes palette. So hopefully I can find more Glamlite in my stores. I heard that they were finding Urban Decay too, the Naked Wild West one, and then the newest one that was a collaboration that was like a more colorful Naked palette. I've seen people were finding that one too. So I'm hoping that I can find them in my stores this week. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up so I don't ramble on, and let's go ahead and see what we can find. So I'm in the Marshalls where I live in Leesburg, doing one last look before Christmas. I did find this Beauty Bakery bite-sized sweet potato pie eyeshadow palette. Normally $14, going for $5.99. There's some Jaclyn Cosmetics, so bronze and blushing duo and Lilac Love and Top Tan, going for $12.99. Flower Beauty, the blush brush for $4.99. That honestly looks like a really good blush brush, or it looks like it would make a good highlight brush too. Nice. We have a bunch of e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo CC cream foundation for $4.99. I love this foundation. It looks like it's all in Just Fair 120N. I have these Sephora Make No Mistake High Coverage Concealers for $3.99. This one's in number 7, Cumin. I have these from Sephora, the Weekend Warrior Tone Up Cream for $4.99. This is in number 7, Vacay Mode. I have the Clinique Happy perfume. It's the 1.7 fluid ounce. Going for $49.99. I also have the Versace Dull Turquoise, going for $29.99. We have from My Heart Revolution the e.l.f. highlighter. Looks like the gold one. And Buddy for $3.99. So much of this Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, so much in my stores, is going for $19.99, I believe. Looks like $19.99 to me. Alright, people, right? Colourpop is in TJMaxx. This is from the Riviera collection. It's going for $7.99. These are the eyeshadow sticks. I have these actually, and I really like them. I love this whole collection actually. New Lawless Satin Luxe Cream Lipstick. It's in the shade Annie for $6.99. From Too Faced, the Lip Injection Maximum Plump. It is in Yummy Bear. I don't think I've seen this shade before. They go for $9.99 here. From Makeup Revolution, it is the XX Revolution in Matrix. It's the Lengthening and Voluming Mascara for $2.99. Looks like this. From La Mon Gourmand Vanilla Mousse Eau de Parfum for $12.99. I have yet to see this one in my stores before, so this is new to my stores. They got more of this Chai Eclair from Le Mon Gourmand. It's one of my favorites, as you know. It smells like a toasted marshmallow to me, and it's $12.99 for that one also. I've been looking for these clips for my hair. They're only $6.99. I've seen them on Instagram and TikTok. Finally found them. I'm in another spot. They have a whole bunch of them actually at my store now. Took them forever to get them in. Some really cute, like fancy ones. They look a little more fancy than the other ones I showed. These ones are $7.99. This one, here we have this one for Lassie Cafe au Latte. I guess it's au latte, but it actually comes with the pump. These are $19.99 for these shower gels. They also have the Belgian waffle ones for $19.99 also. And the chocolate chip, but the chocolate chip one doesn't have the pump that those have. Out of my Marshalls now, and the only thing I got was this. It's the only thing that I was really wanting. I did find Colourpop, which was interesting. Probably you won't see me at my other TJMaxx and Marshalls until after the holiday because it's just way too busy. This time it gets way too busy, and I hate going to the stores when it's super busy, especially in the beauty section because it gets packed and there's not much room to move around. But I am glad that I stopped at my stores before Christmas to find this because I'm totally going to wear this on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day when I go to my family's and my husband's family house for Christmas. I'll probably wear the gingerbread house on Christmas Eve and Santa on Christmas Day when I put my hair back. I like to do the half up, half down hairstyles, and these are totally perfect for it. So I'm very excited that I finally found these in my stores. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I've been looking for them this whole time because I've been seeing people on Instagram find them, and they're just so freaking cute for the holidays, and they look a little bigger than the ones that I have been using to do my half up, half down hairstyles. So yeah, this is all I picked up. Like I said, you'll see me at the TJMaxx and Marshalls in Sterling, but it's gonna be after Christmas. I have so much to do. I still have one more gift I need to wrap. So yeah, the next clip you see will be after Christmas. Hopefully the stores won't be too empty because it was looking kind of empty when I went in today at the stores. So I guess we'll see what it looks like. Probably on a Monday or a Tuesday after Christmas I'll go. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe it'll give them at least a little bit of time to stock up before I go bombarding the stores looking for anything else. But yeah, the Marshalls where I live right now, and I found the Benefit Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation just in the shade 6, 2 of them for $9.99. This Pixie by Picture Blush Quad and Honey Nectar for $5.99. Found a brow styler from Benefit. This is in the shade Warm Auburn, and I found Cool Gray also for $9.99. So I have this one Play, the One Stop Pop Powder Blush for $4.99 in the shade Ecstasy. I have this one Morphe, the Glow Show Radiant Pressed Highlighter in Rose Glimmer for $3.99. Just found the Michaela and Glamlite lip set from her first kit. It's $5.99. It doesn't really say the name on it though, like which lip kit it is. So I'm not sure which one it is because I thought there was 2 lip sets, but maybe I'm wrong. From NARS, the Ignited Eyeshadow Palette. It's going for $29.99. There's a look at the color story. More of these Beauty Bakery Sweet Potato Palettes. They are $5.99 for those. Coming to these Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balms for $16.99. There's a whole bunch in my store. We have this one, Belief, for $14.99. It's the best-selling hydrators on the go with the creamy cleansing foam and the water essence. There's a bunch of little goodies in here. This Milani Rose Water Hydrating Mist for $3.99. Different Milani setting sprays. The Make It Last Flora for $3.99. We'll set the Fruit Fetish ones. And then they have this Green Goddess one. I believe that's $3.49 for those. From Ciate London, the Watermelon Burst Setting Spray. I've never used this. You'll have to let me know if it's any good. No price on this one. Let's see if another one has a price. Here it is, $5.99 for that. From Hard Candy, the Sheer Envy H2O Serum. It's a hydrating and cooling stick. That would probably feel good under your eyes for $2.99. These really cute hair clips from Pink Linen for $6.99. It's pretty much the Valentine's equivalent of the Christmas ones that I found. The really cute thing I'm seeing is the Benefit Brow Styler here too, in Warm Black Brown number 5 for $9.99. Also finding the Too Faced Killer Liner in the shade Killer Storm for $8.99. This one, Makeup Revolution, the Ghost and Black Velvet Lip Liner and Matte Liquid Lipstick. It is $3.99. It seems like it might be a black liquid lipstick and a lip liner. We have a KVD Everlasting Liquid Lip in Lolita, which is their popular shade, going for $6.99. From Jaclyn Cosmetics, the Pout Spoken Lip Liners. This one is in Faith. It's a really pretty color for $4.99. from e.l.f. the Hydrating Core Lip Shines. This is in the shade, see if I can get the focus. It's in the shade Giddy. Going for $3.99. That's my first Bridgerton and Pat McGrath find. I haven't found any at my stores yet. This is $14.99. It's one of the lipsticks. They have the shade covered up with the sticker. So it's in the shade Velvet Rose. I looked inside at it. It's going for $14.99. We have an Urban Decay Vice Plumping a Lip Balm. It's in the shade Name Drop. And it's going for $6.99. Another Revolution Ghost and Lip Kit. It's the Red Swoon Lip Liner and Matte Liquid Lipstick for $3.99. Looks like this one's red, but the other one was black. We have from Jacqueline the Powder Off Nourishing Lipstick Remover for $3.99. I've only seen these from Jacqueline Cosmetics, the Bronze and Blushing Duo. This one's in Lilac Love and Top Tan, which I actually have this one. It's $12.99 for these. I found this palette from Glamlite, the Icy palette. Cherry Icy for $9.99. Full-size Dallas Blush from Benefit for $9.99. I'm going to say this is older because it says new shade on it. That's definitely not a new shade. And the packaging is thicker, where they've made the packaging slimmer now. I have this from ABH, the value set. It's the Dewy Set Mist and the setting powder. This $12.99 for that. I have the Milani Godet Flora palette for $6.99. I've never really tried Milani eyeshadows, but here's a look at what the palette looks like. Found another Pat McGrath Bridgerton collab lipstick. It's in the same shade, Velvet Rose. This is the last one I found. And the same price. This is from the Powerpuff Girls, and this is Soul Body. Colourpop sister brand for body care. It was a bath bomb. Somebody was tearing up into this. It was only $3.99 for it. So I just found these ABH Norvina palettes. Finally in my stores. One for $19.99. Here's the color story of the blue one. And the orange one. And this purpley one. They're all $19.99. Also this glow kit from Anastasia. Looks like that. It's the Sun Dipped one for $19.99. This is the Benefit Cheek Stars Reunion Tour. It comes with the famous cookie highlighter. It's $29.99 for that. We have from iHeart Revolution the Tangled palette for $6.99. I have this Kevin Kwan Foundation Balm and like FB 4.5 for $19.99. Much going on in the perfume section. It's kind of empty. Only thing I really see is this Clinique Happy and Bloom perfume. It is $29.99. I have this Morphe and Collab Fierce Fairy Tale. It looks like it's a brush set for $9.99. Look at this super cute Hello Kitty mirror. It's a little Hello Kitty. It's going for $59.99. I think that's so cute. Okay, I'm out of my Marshalls. So many good finds, right? I was so shocked to see all three of those ABH Norvina palettes. I was very tempted to get those, but I ended up leaving them. Maybe if they're still there next week, I might get the one that's the purple one. That one had the colors that I most liked. I think that's like the first one that came out. But I wish we could find the fifth one there, the lilac one, I think it is. I wish we could find that one. That one I would definitely pick up if they had it. Because these first three I heard not kind of like mixed reviews on those ABH palettes. That's one of the reasons why I didn't pick it up. But I did pick up some things. So let's go ahead. This is like the first time I picked up anything this week from filming my videos. So I did end up getting this Clinique Happy and Bloom perfume, which it is a very springtime perfume. I'm going to save it for spring. It's a sweet floral. So if you don't like floral scents, this probably isn't for you, but I don't feel like it's overwhelming. And I feel like it has like a sweetness to it. And also maybe like a fresh muskiness to it too. But I really like it. I'm glad I picked it up. That does smell really good. It's going to be great for spring and summer, I believe. Next thing, I ended up picking up This Makeup Revolution Ghost in Black Velvet Lip Liner and Matte Liquid Lips Duos. I do like a black liquid lip. I have a couple already, but I do not have a black lip liner, so that was exciting. I did swatch the black lip liner, and it feels actually pretty, it doesn't feel stiff at all. It feels pretty creamy, but not too creamy to where it's going to glide all over the place. But I barely had to put any pressure for the swatch. Here, I'll show you the swatch. There is the swatch of the black liquid liner. I don't want to put the liquid lipstick on my hand yet because I'm going to be going into TJMaxx next. And I didn't want to have that like on my hand, and I don't really have a wipe to take it off. So I just swatched the lip liner. Yeah, I picked that up. Then you know I couldn't resist picking up the Pat McGrath lipstick. This one is $14.99. The shade was unfortunately ripped off. Oh no! Man down, man down. Okay, I'm back. Here is what it looks like. It's such cute packaging. It does feel kind of, it's heavy if you compare it to drugstore. But for Pat McGrath, it's kind of cheap looking. So, there's the color. Here, let me turn it up for you. So here is the color. Kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it is like a mauvey pink, mauvey rosy pink color. I really do enjoy this color of lipsticks, so I am excited to have that. Now, if I could only find the palette in this collection, because I want the second Bridgerton palette, I never end up picking it up, but I really want it. So if I find the other lipsticks, there's another lipstick I would like from the collection, and if I find that palette, then I would definitely pick those up. But I was so excited to finally find Pat McGrath in my stores. So other people were finding these, and I never found Pat McGrath in my stores. So I was kind of disappointed, but I'm glad I finally found it. And the last thing I ended up picking up was the Glamlite and Icy palette. This is the Cherry Icy palette. It was $9.99. So hopefully I can find the blue raspberry version too to match this. But I was so excited to find this. I heard that more Glamlite was showing up in stores, so it was exciting to finally find at least one of the palettes. Now I'm on the hunt for the blue Icy, the Frosted Flakes, and the Barbie palette, because I did see people were finding the Barbie palette, and I really did want that palette. But then I was like, no, I don't need it. I have the Colourpop Malibu Barbie palette, so I probably don't need the Glamlite one. But you best believe if I find it in one of my TJMaxx or Marshalls, I'm going to pick it up. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to head over to TJMaxx and see if they have just as many finds as my Marshalls did. Because this Marshalls was a poppin' this week. Okay, so I lied. I ended up doing swatches. There's that black velvet next to the lip liner. It actually is a pretty good black, it seems like. It has like a paddle for a dofa, like a flat paddle, kind of like the ABH liquid lipsticks, which I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of that part. And it smells like a cherry popsicle. I do like that part though. And there is the Bridgerton lipstick that I picked up, a swatch of it. I completely forgot that I have these antibacterial hand wipes from Bath & Body Works in the strawberry pound cake scent, so I can use that to remove swatches. But here is the swatches of the lipsticks I just picked up. Now let's go to TJMaxx. Oh my god, how cute is this handbag from Aldo? It is $39.99. So cute, a little heart. I have the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Longwear High Cover Foundation for $39.99 here. I can't see the shade. It has SPF 25. It's shade 3.25. They also have the Britney Spears Curious perfume. Who remembers that from back in the day, from 1999? This is the Aurora Mugler. It is on sale for $36. The bottle looks like that. Pretty cool bottle. A little Holy Hydration Elf Skin Mini Essentials Mini Kit for $6.99. I do love the Elf Holy Hydration line. It is very moisturizing if you have dry skin. B2 brush set going for $9.99. Interesting. The Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme and Tangerine Dream for $9.99. It's an orange. I need KVD Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. It's in the shade Lolita 2 for $3.99. I have just a plain Lip Injection Extreme going for $9.99. I did have this from Bridgerton and Pat McGrath, the Kohl eyeliner. Looks like somebody stole it. I would have loved to have that. I've been looking for a black eyeliner, but it was going for $9.99. Some MAC the Hyper Real Glow for $19.99. So Hyper Real Glow palette, Flash plus All. I don't know if it's like a highlighter palette or what. They also had the Colourpop So Very Lovely palette here. It's missing also. But it was $8.99. Here we have from the Gwen Stefani brand. I think it's called Give. It's the Icing Color Eyeshadow Quad for only $9.99. Surprised to see that brand here already. I have this Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix up to 16-hour wear powder foundation and 20 CP Fair Cool Pink. It's actually my shade. It's going for $9.99. I have a Beauty Creations Eyes on Me eyeshadow palette. It was a collab with a vet, I think it says, for $4.99 for this. And they have this Real Techniques Enchanted Fairy Vision face set, which I feel like this just came out. It's already here for $7.99 for the face brushes. They have the eye brushes in that collection. Going for $7.99 also. This Benefit Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation. They have number 7 and there's number 2. It's going for $9.99. So I have these from Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Bronzer and Butter Buddies Highlighter. This is Butternut, going for $4.99. And this Butter Bronzer is going for $4.99 also. It's in the slimmer packaging, which is nice. Another Jaclyn Cosmetics Pout Spoken Lip Liner. This one's in a bright pink shade. Going for just $4. It's on clearance. From Stila, Let's Stay All Day Dual Ended Liquid Eyeliner. Going for $7.99. It's in Intense Black and Mai Tai. The Benefit Brow Styler. This is in a new shade I haven't seen yet. And number 2, Warm Golden Blonde. And then they have number 4, Warm Deep Brown. They're still $9.99. And my favorite is the 10 Miracle Even Light. This is the little 4-ounce size for $14.99. This is great for like travel. I have from Philosophy the Vanilla Birthday Cake Shower Gel. These go for $10.99. Pacifica the Coconut Cream Body Lotion. It is $3.99. They also have the Lavender Moon Body Lotion and the Island Vanilla Body Scrub. And that's not it. The Island Vanilla Body Lotion. Going for $3.99 for the lotion. This from Smashbox, the Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydro Foundation. It's in the shade 2.15 Light Cool Undertones for $14.99. This could probably possibly match me. I'm usually more fair than light though. Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation in the shade 5.5. It's a deeper shade. No price. But yeah. The Fantasy Britney Spears perfume. It's a small size for $19.99. Marshalls and Sterling, just to check and see if they got anything new before I added my video and posted it. And I did find this glossy brow flick, which I haven't seen the brow flick in my stores before. This one is in black. I had to look and see for the black. It's $6.99 for that. Got more of the KVD Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks in Lolita 2 and Outlaw. Those are, one's $3.99 and one's $6.99. I'm not sure why. Also, this is in the shade Love Dare, which looks like a really pretty pink for $6.99. I have some Jaclyn. This is her liquid lipstick in Outspoken for $6.99. The Jaclyn lip liner in the shade Blondie. It's for $4.99 also. We have from Benefit Sugar Bomb Blush for $9.99. Must be older because it says it's a new shade and I'm pretty sure it's not a new shade. Buxom, the Full On Plumping Lip Polish and Dolly Glitz for $6.99. The Urban Decay Vice Plumping Shine Balm. This is just in coconut water, which I guess is a clear, for $6.99. Makeup Revolution. This is with their collab with Dr. Seuss. This is the Oh Your Places You'll Go palette for $5.99. Looks like a pretty color story. In the new shade in the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bronze and Blushing Duo, they have Pink Me Up and Oh Honey for $12.99. This is new from Benefit, the Cheek Stars Mini Reunion Tour. It wasn't here last time I came. It was with Georgia, Sugar Bomb, and Hula for $16.99. This like little cheek glow highlighter palette from Makeup Revolution for $3.99. There's also from the Lion King collection that they did a collab with. Here's a look at the color story. It is $4.99 for the Circle of Life palette. Also have the Dr. Seuss and Makeup Revolution One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish palette for $5.99. And the Green Eggs and Ham palette for $5.99. We have a KVD, like a little miniature locket setting powder for $4.99. I have from Makeup Revolution and Coca-Cola for $3.99. Their highlighter palette. Didn't know there was a highlighter palette. We have from Alamore. I finally found something from them in our stores. The Hydrating Complexion Duo Trio for $4.99. It's like a brightener and a bronzer and a contour. I found this Naked palette with the Urban Decay and Robin Eisenberg. Really pretty for $24.99. There's some Morphe, the 35A Up Till Dawn palette for $19.99. And a new shade of the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton lipsticks. This is an Entraced, which is like a red shade. $14.99 for these, if you find them in your stores. We have a Jaclyn Cosmetics loose highlighter in Balm for $9.99. We have the Makeup Revolution Pro Melamur Robe palette, which looks like mostly shimmers, but it's $4.99. It looks really pretty. Also see this from Beauty Creations, this collab palette with a vet. It looks like it's here now too. Well, I've seen it in my TJMaxx, so it's in Marshall's now also. With the Michaela and Glamlite lip gloss that showed up. These are going for $5.99. I have a bunch back here. This is an exciting find. It's the Glamlite Kisses Lava Cake palette. This is the pink one. It's going for $10.99. Also see this, the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton here. This is the Diamond Body Shimmer. It is going for $19.99. Hey, I'm out of my Marshalls here in Sterling for a second time. And I did pick up one thing, so I thought I would show you real quick. Yep. I ended up getting the Kisses Lava Cake palette. This is the pink one from them, and it comes like sealed and everything, so you can't get into it. So I like that about it. It was $10.99, I believe. These were like $8.99 or $9.99 when they had them in stores before, and I missed out. But it looks like they're $10.99 now. But I did get this because I love pinks and purples are some of my favorite colors. So I know I'm gonna really like this palette. So yep, on to my Marshalls where I live now. I was gonna go to TJMaxx too and check it again, but I have some cold stuff in the car that I need to get home and put in the freezer. So I'm just gonna go to the Marshalls where I live now and check out and see what they have, and then I'm gonna go home so I can stick my stuff in the freezer. So I end up going to Trader Joe's before coming here because Trader Joe's opens earlier. But anyways, I'll see you in the Marshalls in Leesburg, Virginia. What was this coming in TJMaxx? And it actually has the blue raspberry icy palette here for $9.99. They also have the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton loose highlighter for $19.99. It's like a body highlight. So I have the Glamlite and Frosted Flakes palette that I was hoping to find too. It's $16.99 for that one. I wish I could find the highlighter, honestly. This Wet n Wild, the metallic palette, looks like this for $5.99. So got in the big Simpsons and Revolution Treehouse of Horror palette. It is $6.99 for that one. Okay, I couldn't resist. I ended up going to TJMaxx, but for real, I'm probably gonna skip out on the Marshalls where I live because it is getting quite warmer than I thought it would. It's more sunny today and not as cool out as I thought it was. So the car is getting warmer. So I cannot go, probably can't afford to go to another store. But yeah, I'm gonna show you I did get something because I'm glad I came to TJMaxx because they did have a couple things. First things first, if I can get it. I already opened it. I ended up picking up that Britney Spears Furious perfume that I was showing you earlier in my video. They still had it, so when I came, this is like the big version. And for some reason, I remember there being like a crystal that used to hang off of the top of this when I was in the early 2000s. It was like blue and it had like a pink crystal in it and it would hang down. Maybe that was only on the smaller version. But yeah, I couldn't resist the Britney Spears Furious perfume. I was going to get the other Britney Spears perfume that I seen too before when I came and I showed you earlier in the video, but it was already gone, so I couldn't get that one. But I did end up picking up this one, and I don't think $19.99 was too bad for the huge size that this is. I didn't pay attention to it being the 3.4 fluid ounce one, but yeah, it's just an iconic scent from the early 2000s. I remember this being like, I don't want to quote myself and sound wrong, but I remember this being like the first perfume that Britney Spears released, and everybody was so excited, and I thought it smelled good. It's just like a fresh, clean, perfumey scent, nothing too complex, but it smells good for like everyday wear. You can wear it in the daytime, you can wear it for date night. It's just one of those versatile perfumes to me anyways. But yeah, that was one of the first things that I ended up grabbing because I seen it right away. Next thing I ended up grabbing was, they had the icy palettes. They had the red one too, which I didn't really show when I went into my video this time. I was too excited about the blue raspberry one that I didn't really show that they had the cherry icy one there too. But they had the blue raspberry palette, and I was excited about that. Here's a look at the color story. It's just like a beautiful blue palette. The shimmers are just ultra shimmery and beautiful. I should have showed you the cherry one. The cherry one's really pretty too. It's like cherry reds and cherry pink colors. It has really pretty shimmers also in it. But yeah, I'm glad I found these palettes. Last thing I end up getting, I found the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes palette from Glamlite. So this is like a blue orange palette, and it is like sealed like a box of cereal. Even the inside, I believe, is sealed like a box of cereal. So I probably won't show you the inside of this. Well, I guess I could open it up and show you. It does come like vacuum sealed inside of a container, just like a box of Frosted Flakes. The cover even looks like a box of Frosted Flakes. Let's see if I can get it open for you. This was literally the only palette they had, so I hope it's not broken. Oh, it's not. Good. So here is the Frosted Flakes palettes. It's like blue, orange, neutrals. There's a black in there. I think it looks really pretty. It has a gold. I always hear about how good the Glamlite formula is, and I do like these palettes, but I will not spend full money on them. If they're gonna come to TJMaxx and Marshalls eventually, I'm gonna just wait until they get here, and then I'll purchase them then for a cheaper price. Which I didn't tell you, this one was $16.99, which I think was a little bit more expensive, but maybe it's because it was Frosted Flakes and there's like special packaging and stuff. The icy palette was only $9.99 now, but this is a smaller palette, and there's not like any special packaging to this one either, so maybe that's why this one was $9.99, whereas this one's more. This one comes vacuum sealed and in a box, literally like a box of cereal. So I thought that was interesting. But anyways, that's everything I got in my TJMaxx. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and continue with the outro that I have already filmed in my previous video. So I'm just going to probably insert this in between the outro that I put in my previous video. Well, I'm out of my TJMaxx now. Oh my God, so disappointing. No Glamlite, no Pat McGrath. The one Pat McGrath item, somebody stole it. Really? That made me really mad because that was one of the things I really wanted in the collection, and Yeah, just because I don't have a black, like, crown line or anything to tight line with. And I was like, if I found that, I would get that one to have. And they didn't have it. Or somebody, they had it and somebody stole it. But I didn't see nothing else from Pet McGrath collection there. I'm thinking I probably should have came yesterday on Tuesday instead of today. Or maybe at the beginning of the week instead of the middle of the week. I don't know. They didn't even have their, it looked more empty in here than in my Marshalls. Like they really haven't stocked. They didn't have their stocking carts out, which usually they do in the mornings to stock. They didn't here, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back again to check it out just to see if maybe they get some stock in. Or if I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. I think I am just going to go ahead and do my intro here. Or my outro here. Just in case I just decide not to come back. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look of what's in my TJMaxx and Marshalls. And my Marshalls, it looks like it's much more exciting than my TJMaxx this week. And that's usually the way it goes for me. Usually if one store's really good, the other store kind of sucks. So, yeah. Maybe next week my TJMaxx will have better stock. I think maybe I'll try and come earlier in the week if I can. But I can't. Next week, my son has, on Monday, he has a holiday for Lunar New Year. So he's not going to school Monday or Tuesday. So if I want to come next week, I'm going to have to come on a Wednesday again. But, oh well. It is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look of what was in my TJMaxx and Marshalls this week. And you'll have to let me know in the comments down below what your favorite find was at your TJMaxx and Marshalls. And if you found the Glamlite palettes that are supposed to be coming back in stock, did you find any of those? Because I know people were finding more of the icy palettes, like I found the red one. More people were finding the Hershey Kisses ones too from Glamlite. And the Barbie one, I seen one person find the Barbie one. And then there's the Frosted Flakes palette from Glamlite people were finding. So you have to let me know if you found any of those palettes in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. Because, baby, I'm back with these TJMaxx and Marshalls videos. It's a new year. Hopefully there's even more finds. Exciting brands are coming. Morphe's closing. Jacqueline Cosmetics apparently closing because they both filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which really doesn't mean they're closing. It means they need help. But that also means that we could start finding more of their stuff in our stores. So that'll be exciting. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whenever it is you're watching this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.